news.
Tonight, the partner of a man detained on Christmas Island speaks out. Discount store Flash Harry's goes into voluntary receivership, and thousands attend local Remembrance Day celebrations. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. First tonight, the fiancé of a detainee at Christmas Island has spoken out about the conditions and treatment of prisoners inside the centre. Hervey Bay's Christine Eves told Win News her partner Andrew is fearful for his life, with rioting and violence escalating every day. Discount store Flash Harry's has closed its 5 Wide Bay shops today as the company goes into voluntary receivership. Director Adrian Houghton has run the stores for the past 12 years and blames an extremely tough year for the downfall. Police have released an image of a man believed to be a witness to the robbery of the Hervey Bay Airport IGA store on Saturday morning. The man is captured on CCTV walking up to the store just moments after the robbery. Police are hunting for 2 men involved in the break-in who stole several packets of cigarettes. It's hoped this man may be able to assist police with their inquiries. Anyone with information is urged to come forward. A Maryborough childcare centre has hit back at explosive claims made on social media about the mistreatment of a child in their care. Win News tried to contact the mother today, who took to Facebook overnight, saying her child was left with a black eye after being at the centre, but she declined to comment on camera. The childcare centre issued a statement today saying the Department of Education has investigated the claims and found no wrongdoing by the centre's management. Thousands have gathered at Wide Bay Remembrance Day services today to remember those who lost their lives during war. An armistice to mark the end of fighting during the Great War was signed on the 11th hour of the 11th of November, 97 years ago. Now for a quick look at the weather, let's check in with Han. And Han, we have some storms on the way.
We sure do, Tash. Now, tomorrow will be mostly fine apart from a couple of showers here and there. We've got some storms returning inland into Friday, and they'll push closer towards the coastline, spreading right across the region into the weekend. I'll be back a little bit later with all the details.
Thanks, Han. We'll see you then. Stay with us after the break. At Childers, locals rally over a controversial land deal, and a new action-packed rodeo hits town.
A Current Affair is next on Gem.
Welcome back. Almost 100 people have rallied in Childers in a bid to save land used by students for nearly 2 decades. The crowd came together to peacefully protest the Bundaberg Regional Council's decision to build a men's shed. More than 200 students from the Isis District High School are currently using the paddock for agricultural science lessons. The council owns the land and has chosen to lease the area to Men's Shed. Several residents have appealed the decision. The issue remains before the court. The Riverview Hotel in Tanana is getting in the festive spirit a little bit early this year, setting up twilight markets in the car park from this Friday night. The market stalls will include bric-a-brac items, household goods, candles and crafts, as well as food stalls and wood-fired pizza. Family karaoke will also be run from the function room of the hotel.
We feel like this hotel's the gateway to Maryborough. Every car that drives past comes into Maryborough via our hotel, and we wanted to show them that it's all community and family orientated.
All money raised will be donated to the Wallaroos Football Club. Local photographers have begun submitting photos for a project inspired by a popular American blog. The Bundaberg Regional Art Gallery has received the first submissions for the Humans of Bundaberg project. The idea to photograph and interview locals came from the famous Humans of New York blog. Bundaberg artists are taking portraits of residents to highlight special individuals in the community. The best pictures will be showcased at the gallery in December. A first-of-its-kind bike and bull show is expected to pull a hefty crowd at Hervey Bay's Seafront Oval this weekend. The action-packed show promises to buck and wow crowds with lots of daring flips and tricks. He's got that covered.
Yeah, I reckon I could ride that one. Looks a bit tamer than the real bulls.
Yeah, most definitely. Sport time now. And our best junior Bundy boxers unstoppable in Germany.
That's right, Tash. Good evening. The Kovacs brothers undefeated in Deutschland. We catch up with Philip and Dennis next, plus one of the region's finest young golfers triumphs at a national level. Welcome back. Bundaberg superstar boxers Dennis and Philip Kovacs are back from Australia's clash with Germany, each boasting 3 wins from 3 fights. Part of a 14-man national team, the Kovacs brothers were 2 of just 3 fighters to return with a perfect 100% win record. Bundaberg drag racer Tyrone Tremaine has won his first event of 2015, speeding to victory in the inaugural 400 Thunder Series. Tremaine outpaced 7 other drivers on his way to the Pro Stock Crown in Sydney, including fellow Bundy driver and brother Aaron. After qualifying 4th fastest, Tremaine lifted when it mattered most in the knockouts, winning the decider against Lee Bektash. To golf now, Childers golf player Will Martell has recently returned from the Australian Primary Schools golf competition, captaining the under-12 Queensland side. Martell was an integral part of the state team and finished 3rd overall against 60 other players at Newcastle Golf Club. And finally to cricket, the Wide Bay Open representative team have returned from the Schaefer Shield in Ipswich with mixed results. The Wide Bay men were unable to defeat eventual winners South East Queensland in Game 1 with a low total of 113 runs. Their final match saw more success against the Sunshine Coast, however their momentum was disrupted by rain, the match unfortunately ending in a washout. And that is a wrap in sport. Tash, back to you.
Thanks, Ling. Stay with us. Up next, Hannah's in to see if we've got any more rain on the way, and we reveal this week's rescue pet.
Good evening, everyone. It is looking mostly fine across the region tonight, apart from a couple of showers around the east. Now, into Friday, some thunderstorms will start to push in across inland parts of the district, spreading right across the Wide Bay region over the weekend, with the potential for some heavy downpours as well. I'll have all the details on where it is all coming from in just a moment. Thank you very much, though, to Donna Preston for tonight's weather photo. A beautiful shot taken of a sunset around Hervey Bay. Now, if you also have some weather pics you would like to see up on TV, all you need to do is jump online. You can send me an email. My address is weather@winqld.com.au, but you can also contact me on my Facebook and Twitter account. So let's check out those temperatures. The town of 1770 today reached a top of 28 degrees. So did Bundaberg. That's right on average. 27 for Maryborough as well as Hervey Bay and Sandy Cape. Kingaroy today recorded 26, 25 for Rainbow Beach and 26 around Gympie today, with 14 last night. So the satellite imagery shows we've got plenty of cloud cover extending across western parts of the state due to that surface trough you can see around the, basically on the Northern Territory border. That's extending down into regions of New South Wales, Victoria as well, bringing in quite a bit of cloud cover, some rain and storms too. So for Queensland tonight, we'll see some showers and storms around western parts extending into the tropical regions of Queensland too. You can see a little bit of that cloud cover drifting across. That's mostly high cloud, so not bringing any rainfall. And around the southeast, a bit of cloud cover around as well this afternoon, but no rainfall at this stage until we see those showers return for parts of the region tomorrow. So you can see those thunderstorms pushing east across inland parts of Queensland tomorrow and Friday. That's as that surface trough edges towards the coastline. You can see a couple of showers lingering around the southeast coast. That activity there into Friday and Saturday will definitely push closer towards the coastline, and it's going to stay around the southeast and most of eastern Queensland for Saturday, Sunday, and maybe even early next week as well. So tomorrow we have got the chance of a couple of showers, low to moderate fire danger is forecast, and south to southeasterly winds reaching around 20 kilometres an hour. So daytime temperatures tomorrow will be fairly similar to today, up around the high 20s, so 28 degrees for Bundaberg and Kingaroy, 27 for Hervey Bay, Maryborough and Gympie. Offshore we've got easterly winds reaching 20 knots, seas tomorrow up to 2 metres, easing back to 1.5 metres during the morning, and we have swell coming in from the east to southeast between 1 and 1.5 metres. Low tide if you are around Burnett Heads tomorrow is at 3 o'clock, 3:13 for Hervey Bay. High tide tomorrow is at around 8:45 in the morning. Now if you're going for a surf, try Rainbow Beach tomorrow. Agnes Water will be a safe spot for a swim, and we have the sun setting in the region tomorrow at 6:11. So the 7-day forecast shows a couple of showers tomorrow and Friday. Inland parts, though, can expect to see some storms from Friday. They'll affect Bundaberg across the weekend, 30 for Saturday. A little bit cooler into Sunday with 28 degrees, and it's still looking quite unsettled early next week with some showers for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So I hope you'll have a wonderful night. Now it's over to this week's Rescue Pet.
This week's rescue pet is Daisy. She's a 12-week-old terrier cross and she's looking for a brand new home.
She's a little pocket rocket. She's a fun-loving girl. She's got so much energy, so much love to give, and she'll make a fantastic pet for someone that has a family that can play with her a lot and has a lot of time on their hands.
Daisy was found about a week and a half ago. This playful puppy is looking for a home with a good-sized yard. She's a small dog and won't grow much larger than she is now. As she's only a puppy, Daisy will need some obedience training. If you'd like to adopt Daisy, then call 4155 1736 or visit the website.
Sounds like you just need to buy some good treats for her.
Yeah, and someone who goes on regular walkies.
Yes, most definitely, and that's Win News for this Wednesday.
We're also online. You can give us a like and give us a follow. Stay up to date with all your local breaking news.
Otherwise, join us again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Thanks for your company. Good night.
Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation. Win News, Regional Australia's #1 news source.